You are about to hear something that could completely change the future of the Carolina Panthers. Imagine an explosive player, a true game changer at the team's most needy position, who could finally give Bryce Young the weapon he needs to transform this franchise. Now, what if I told you that the Panthers might be aiming high, trying to bring a superstar caliber talent to Carolina? Sounds too good to be true, right? But wait until you hear the details of this potential master move. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like, because this story promises to heat up. Carolina has a big problem. Bryce Young needs reliable targets. The offense simply cannot keep relying on inconsistent receivers, and that's why the Panthers might be preparing a bold move to bring in one of the best young wide receivers in the NFL, Garrett Wilson. That's right. Wilson's name has been linked to the Panthers again after an initial rumor this offseason. The New York Jets wide receiver, who has publicly shown interest in Bryce Young, could be the missing piece for this offense to finally click. In a recent analysis, Brian Beversluis from Cat Scratch Reader pointed out that a trade for the young Jets talent makes a lot more sense than investing in pass rusher Myles Garrett. And why is that? Simple. Wilson is still under his rookie contract, has a controlled financial impact, and would give the team an elite playmaker at wide receiver. The financial fit also favors Carolina. With a tight cap, the Panthers cannot afford to bring in a veteran with a heavy contract. But Wilson, he would have a cap hit of just $6.5 million in 2025 and would still have a club option for 2026. In other words, this wouldn't just be a smart move for the present, but an investment for the future. Now, would the Jets really be willing to part with a talent of this level? That's the big question. Now, let's be realistic. If the Panthers land Garrett Wilson, it would be the biggest offensive acquisition for the franchise in years. We're talking about a dynamic, young wide receiver who has already proven capable of making game-changing plays, even in a chaotic offense like the Jets. If he can produce alongside Zach Wilson, just imagine what he could do with a quarterback like Bryce Young, who is finally starting to find his rhythm in the NFL. The comparison to Myles Garrett is interesting, but let's be honest. An elite pass rusher is always welcome, but Carolina's number one need right now is to give Young a reliable target. If the Panthers want to get out of limbo and start competing for real, this trade needs to happen. The question is, will the Jets actually part with Wilson? And if they do the Panthers have what it takes to close this deal? This is the kind of move that defines a franchise's future. So, Panthers fans, would you approve of this trade? Do you believe Garrett Wilson would be the missing piece for Bryce Young to finally shine in the NFL? Or do you think the team should focus on another position in the draft and seek reinforcements another way? This is one of those decisions that could define Carolina's fate in the coming years. Leave your comment below because this conversation is just getting started. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates about the Panthers. The offseason is heating up, and we're going to cover everything closely. So stay tuned because a lot of exciting news is on the way.